I'm just waiting for it to kick in. We'll go out and come back in today. And I wanted to, as I get downloads, I want to talk some. Sometimes I put things on Facebook, but I'm more now into going live as I never say and Naboko Yatere the Boko Yarama Show Yanarabosa Yaramasiko Yaramasan Anduriko Yarama Shekere the Bosha Karabasa Nararosa Yaramasi Garama Shekere the Bosha Tarabosa. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. I drop little tidbits on Facebook. Like I drop names on Facebook, drop the different types of scams that's going on, the real estate, the insurance fraud, the health. It's in the health and it's in the with the life insurance fraud, false paperwork and things like that. And a lot of this is related to 18-wheeler driver. Siko Yaraba Sho Yarama Shandadi Kora Namosa Yama Shikora Ramasa. And I want to say some of those initiations into those occults, Masons, Eastern Stars, different ones, groups. Some are not gonna mention. See, because a lot they can't tell you they in the Masons. They can't tell you they're in Eastern Star, especially if they doing the witches and the warlock that's doing the rituals. They don't tell you that they are doing rituals. They do rituals on people on the court system, which they will call Yaradamashoya, in the Rabo Kandarabasiko Yaradamashoya Radamasanda. They have been Koya, and Narabosika Yaradamasanda. They will not get away with using witchcraft rituals on the court system anymore. And I decree and I declare the divine judgment against every case that justice be served on the behalf of the innocent people against these corrupt people. Thank you, Father. Lindsey Graham. Doesn't matter whether he's a Republican or Democrat. Lindsey Graham. I was just talking the other day about people dying. He is the sign of Osai. He is the sign of the fall of Congress. He is the fall of Congress. Lindsey Graham is the fall of Congress. He's a sign to the word that God sent forth about Congress, the people in the governors, the senators, the representatives, all these people that's in positions but don't stand up for the people of the world, not just the United States, but I'm talking about other countries as well. And he is the sign to the fall of the elite. I say it again. T.D. Jakes was the fall of the occulted church. He was a sign of the fall. And they've been falling ever since. Diddy was the fall of Hollywood, the beginning of the fall and the exposure of Hollywood. God have certain people He's exposing. He's allowing them to be exposed so people can know that God is God. I'm going to tell you. See, they don't want nobody to. God is causing all these things to happen. God is causing all these things to happen. God is the one that's exposing the fake money. That's all right, Deborah. God is still God. You're not going to mess with my voice? I will talk. I will speak to you can get on these lives all you want. You work all the witchcraft you want. I return it back to the sender. Mokanda. Yanda bakatito la bakata. Yarabo shekanda la basika. Yarabo shekara la bashanda la bosa. All those false documents, false paperwork on homes, false paperwork on businesses, false loans. Y'all done got enough names, even got them in dead people names, even in the children and children name. I don't care how long y'all got away with it. It's over. It's over. I know. Ain't no you feeling sorry now. You wasn't feeling sorry when you hurt other people. When you destroyed other people's lives. But you feel sorry. What you sorry for? You wasn't sorry when you hurt all those people. When y'all get here and oppress the people all over the world. Put the prices up and lie. Put the prices up. You put it up over greed. God is sick of y'all people. He's sick of y'all people. I stand up for the voices that's been silenced and can't speak for themselves. I stand up for the babies that have been murdered. I stand up for the children that have been raped. I stand up for the children that's been trafficked. I stand up for the human trafficking. I stand up for the ones that's been harvested, killed for their organs. I stand up for my I stand up for the women that been abused by the nurses, or the men that been abused by the nurses. God, I thank you, hallelujah. It's time now to wake up, people. You're a lot of y'all running from the group, but guess what? You all you want. Y'all was partying and laughing, getting up in the middle of the night, sneaking out of your houses, going all outside. Because y'all evil, wicked deeds in the woods. Y'all done murder people, hit and runs. Y'all gonna be all prosecuted for it. I'm telling you, stealing other people's property, stealing people's money, lying and making like you somebody you're not. I know y'all lied about me. I know y'all lied and make like y'all was me. I ain't signed no power of attorney. I ain't getting nobody permission. I didn't get nobody permission to sign any IRS paperwork for me nor my son. I have not gave nobody permission to do nothing, but I'll tell you right now, you all going down. You're not going to get away with it. You're not going to jail. You're going to prison, and some of you not going to make it. And some of you you're not even coming out of prison. Some of y'all going to die in prison because God done already set up somebody you in prison when you get there. Because y'all done raped children. You done impregnated children. Children been touched. Children trying to tell the truth. But the parents won't say nothing because they hiding the truth. But God's gonna get you parents from hiding the truth about your children being raped or your children touched by a grown man. Y'all families that's sleeping with each other. Y'all are disgrace to the world. That's filth. And I'm telling you, Facebook, I'm telling you, YouTube, you're gonna pay for what you do. TikTok, you're gonna pay. Y'all can shut up all you want to, but I guarantee you one thing, I will get the last laugh. My God will get the last laugh. You can call me a witch, call me whatever you want to call me. I'll tell you one thing, every word I have said have come to pass, and you ain't seen Yet, it wasn't my word, but it was the word of God. I will take no glory from my God. Because I don't play when it comes to God. Some of y'all even fooling with animals. It told my with y'all nasty selves. You're sleeping with animals. You're having sex with animals. It told you. That's how filthy y'all are. You sleep with your own children. You have sex with your own children. You have sex with your brother and sister. You have sex with your nieces and nephews. You impregnated your family members. God's gonna destroy your whole family lives with y'all dirty selves. Y'all ain't got away with nothing with y'all nasty self. You're abomination in the sight of God. Then y'all wait for y'all religious devils want to say something about the homosexual community. At least they own up to their stuff. But y'all devils that hide in the dark, the light been shined on y'all filthy tails. Y'all moon magic where y'all get on the new moon and the full moon and do all kind of rituals. Oh, but God see you. The animals that y'all sacrifice, the blood of those animals is crying out against y'all filthy devils. You're doing it at a initiation to get in some kind of club, to kill people for initiation to get in club, kidnapping people, tormenting babies. You think you done got by with it? You ain't got by with nothing, you lying devils. Y'all possessed by the devil. You could see them demons on y'all. Your schizophrenia, your bipolar demon. God said have one husband and one wife, you lying devils. Ain't no such thing as no poly relationship, y'all liars. I will not be quiet. I will expose y'all filth. Having babies and won't even take care of the children. Say they not yours. Go in other people's relationships and impregnate the women. And the women, they know that's not their husband babies. Shame on y'all whores. You're whores. Men, get them DNA tests. These are whores. Delta, Sigma, Theta. Alpha, Phi, Alpha. Alpha, Kappa, Alpha. These are filthy groups. These mess get up in the colleges. Y'all initiate yourself in them. You make covenants with these people. You put yourself and your children in bondage. You curse your family line. Because you all don't know nothing. And I get out here and warn y'all and tell y'all think it's something glamorous. And you don't even know the details behind nothing because y'all don't research nothing. NAACP. Oh, that's the black people. White man created. Y'all so smart. Everything they said the black person created, guess what? The white people created it. But you're always talking about the white man. Shut your mouths. Shut your mouth. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all black folks the one prejudice. Want to holler the white man. No, y'all prejudice. And I'm sick and tired of it. And God is tired. He said, shut up with your wicked heart. He said he created the white man as well as he created you. He created all nations of colors. I don't want to walk around here with just black people. No, I don't. Then you make fun because somebody black married somebody white or some other nationality. You get an attitude. Clean out your wicked heart. When you cut yourself or any other nation or nationality or any race, get cut, they all bleed red. What's the problem? Because your heart is wicked. I am sick and tired of this wickedness in this nation and other nations. All y'all do is try to divide. I'm sick and tired of what is these women on The View. Lying whores. I said it, whores. Who you gonna lead? I want you to see this. You are a bunch of lying whores. Like you doing something, you ain't doing nothing but dividing the country like everybody else doing. News media the same way. But all y'all gonna give accountable for every word y'all say. But you don't get out there and say nothing about the children that been kidnapped and raped. You don't say nothing about the women that been raped. You don't say nothing about the child trafficking and the human trafficking. You don't say nothing about that the children sacrifices that y'all know all about. Or the eating of the flesh and the drinking of the blood. You don't say nothing about those things. I'm sick of y'all. I don't even watch y'all. And people say so, and I'm just sick of y'all. I don't watch the news. I don't watch all that crap because I know it's a bunch of lies, deceit, and deception, and God is tired of y'all. And he's sick and tired of y'all churches with y'all lying self. And he gonna bring you down. You're nothing but a bunch of homemongers. Dogs. You're lusting one after another. You're filthy dogs. See, funny how God put a dog on the screen today because he said this is how they are. They just lusting and lusting after each other. They just nasty. They get nastier and nastier. They on the down low with all kind of diseases and spread them deliberately. That's why I get out here and tell y'all, keep y'all legs closed and keep your penis in your pants. You got a wife or a husband. Stay with them and stop all this crazy. Don't bring them diseases home to your wife or your husband because you want to be a hoe. Divorce them and move on. But y'all too evil to do that because you want to hide your evil in darkness. But not no more devils. Not no more. I will say this every time God tell me to say it. I will say it. Y'all stealing people's homes, putting other people's names on it, putting stuff that nobody know nothing about. If they don't have the Spirit of God to reveal to them what you people doing, they'll never know it. And then you try to kill the people so you can get the land to live with your hoe. Then some of y'all double cross y'all hoes, doesn't matter male or female, double cross them because you got somebody else on the side. And like I said, some of y'all in relationships, you got a man on a man and a woman on a woman, and y'all in this relationship together. But you're putting on like you like a man and like you like a woman. And when really in reality, you men lusting after men and you women lusting after women because God didn't create that thing. But you chose that filthy walk of life. But nobody want to speak the truth. God said, let there be light, and there was light. God created man and God created woman to be together in union, man and woman. But due to lust of the flesh, because people don't subdue their flesh, it's in the Bible. Everything going on is in the Bible. This is why he speaks his truth, so people can get free. It's about people being free in their mind, body, soul, and spirit. You have all those things. When you walk on this earth, you have all that. You have the knowledge of God. Whether you chose to obey it or not, you know it because it's down in you. Before God saved me, I knew I was not saved. And all I would do, God save me. God save me. Please save me, God. Save me. That's what I would do. I would cry out to God and ask God to save me because I knew I was not saved. So when people come out and they doing all these things and act like they don't know why they doing them, it's a lie. See, God always have an example. God give us a chance to turn from our wicked ways, but we don't choose that. We choose to stay with evil rather than good because we love darkness rather than light. I don't have to have a Bible in front of me. I studied the Bible. I studied to show myself approved unto God. I've been walking this way for 35 years. So when I know somebody's saying something about me that's not true, God judging them on what they said. But what's happening now? God is revealing the lies. What's happening now? People together, they trying to figure out your lie that you done told. Because people realizing now that you and your hoes was lying. That you was married and cheating and lying on your wife to cover your own filth. Because you was not a man. You was a malefactor. And you was led by your head. Between your legs. Okay? Because you don't have no self-control. You people don't have self-control. You don't even have self-control over your eyes. Oh, it's okay to look. If you married, you should be looking at your husband or your wife. That's how the devil draw you out. And I'll say this again. Ain't no married man, no business ride with another woman. That's not his wife unless his wife is in that vehicle with y'all. Okay? Now, whoever spreading these lies and keep this mess going, you gonna pay for it as leaders. And ain't no pastor got no business counseling another woman without his wife or her husband in the when they count. And matter of fact, ain't no pastor got no business counseling a man and a woman without them being in that room together. You don't counsel one separate from them. You counsel them together. Let me give y'all some wisdom. But y'all so busy trying to get in the folks' underwear. That's y'all problem with y'all filthy butts. Yes, I said it. Y'all are nothing but temper whores and temper pimps. And y'all ain't even good at that. All y'all do is rob other people, call yourself getting millions of dollars for what? And you ain't doing nothing but running, trying to buy something for yourself. Ain't doing nothing for nobody else. You got all these nonprofits, all these businesses, pretending like you all that. You're nothing without God. Oh, I done schemed this person out of that. I done schemed that person. I done schemed my wife. I done schemed my husband out of stuff that belonged to them. I done falsified records. I done trying to tell everybody, oh, my wife or husband crazy. I'm going to go get some false paperwork to try to put them in an institution because I already got other plans to unalive them to try to get everything they got. I'm speaking from experience. My own husband wanted to kill me. He wanted to sacrifice me to the devil that's attached to him. He got with his woman and organization, they friends, they gang stalkers, and called themselves gonna kill me and put a hit on my life and my child. Manipulated my children against me. I saw it before and I saw it in my children. And I know where that devil from. But that seal that demon up in them devils. Y'all not gonna be able to get loose from them devils. You could do all the ritual sacrifices you want. You could do all the doors. You know the evil voodoo doors y'all got. But those doors that y'all want, every time you work on it, it's going to return back unto you. Every jar spell going to return back to you. Something in the water, it's going to return back to you. I don't play those games with the devil. Don't come from me, devils. I done dealt with you people for years. But God stood up and said, enough is enough. I'm going to show them not about who I am, but who God is. The God that's in me. The God that you tried to hide. You know how you tried to hide me? Pretend like I didn't exist, take my name off of everything but pertaining to me and you, not put my name on that so you could pretend like you were single while you out there with some other woman. But you thought that bothered me? No, it didn't bother me. It just showed me how ignorant you are as a person, how wicked you are as a person, and the ones that's connected to you that join your bandwagon, how evil and wicked they are too. You tell me you on the phone with somebody and you call you talking down on me and they was okay with it. What kind of fool was you talking to? And I'm going to tell you, person that you were talking to, you was on the phone and you know how he act. You know how he tried to mock the God in me, but you going to pay because you thought it was funny. You thought it was funny. Y'all was partying and laughing and having fun. Party now. Since the day of justice is here, party now. Oh, she of the devil. Well, everything I done told you came to pass. Every time you were leaving and I told you you was with another woman. You try to play it off, trying to play, your mind, no, baby. You crazy. You the crazy one if you think God didn't see you. When you try to call yourself, messing with my dreams and vision through witchcraft, you think God still didn't let me know and let me see and let me sense stuff? It works with the five senses, dummies. Since y'all so smart, since Miss Witch, since you call yourself, you this good practitioner, you a devil. You are the devil. Your daddy is the devil, just like your mammy. Yeah, I said your mammy's a witch. Your whole family line are witches and warlocks. But it's an end to you devils. God's finna cut off your whole family lines. She don't know what she's talking about. You watch and see. Y'all done buried people already, but you ain't said nothing because you don't want nobody to know what's went on. Y'all done had all kind of disasters that happened to y'all, but y'all don't want nobody to know what's going on. Y'all little money drying up, but y'all don't want nobody to know what's going on. Y'all in debt, but y'all don't want nobody to know what's going on. Because, see, this what you happen when you try to make a fool out of God. See, y'all little gods that y'all like playing with. Bethlehem, you know what I'm talking about. You know y'all little, what is that, a goat head? Is that a goat head? How y'all be praising that goat head. Y'all be putting them sacrificing, murdering children, cutting up, chopping off children's heads. How y'all be chopping up people. Yeah, y'all chop up people to get rid of them. Y'all love it when they burn in fire. Y'all set fires. Oh, I'm going to tell it about Shandarabosai. Y'all set fires for insurance money. See the person in the house. Well, y'all be to poison them. Oh, you done gave them something to sleep where they can get killed in the fires. All about the insurance money for the house insurance and for the death insurance. This is why I said, folks, trace back your family. Pull up those people and do toxicology reports. They done poison these people. Just like the incident happened in my house. My son was asleep. How you gonna sleep with a gun going off in the house? Because he was drugged. He was drugged. When they had instructions to bring him to the party with us, he left him because he drugged him. This psychopath drugged the child. The child probably about 18, 17 or 18 then. What do you think happened to my child when this child here died and this was just like a brother to him and he has autism? So now he got to figure out how to live without Philip in his life. But see, nobody, when they do stuff, they don't realize how somebody else suffer because of their doing. They didn't realize the suffering they caused my son when they gave instructions to my dumb husband that did what they said do. That's how it affected my child. Then y'all want to party and laugh like it was funny. But you think God didn't see y'all. You think I'm going to be quiet? Do you think I'm not going to let him testify to how he was treated and what it was like? Do you think I'm not going to let him say something when he need to say something, or what kind of person his daddy was to him? That he don't even want to call him daddy or his father. What do that sound like to you? But y'all sitting around praising this devil because he done set up and lie till coming to me, asking me. Y'all went along with him. People I know. I don't care nothing about it. I don't care how many hoes he done had sex with. I don't care. What I care about, my child. That's what I care about. I care about me trying to build a legacy for my children, but yet this crazy fool I was married to did everything to block it. Go so far as to try to block you from getting jobs and everything else, and then want to run around and say you lazy or you this or you that when they doing rituals to block everything you trying to do. But want to make like you ain't doing nothing, then going around saying you sick. She in the hospital. I got to go by and get a medicine and lying to people. Don't you know God see that? All them lies told people. Then when people see me, they wondering. You could see it in their face like, what is in the world going on? Because you done lied to people. You liar. When I'm at home doing things. I'm at home, I'm writing books. I'm at home, I'm renewing my business proposals. But what do? You go there and steal stuff and take it to your house. And make like it's your project, like you the one came up with all this and you ain't came up with nothing because you ain't got common sense to come up with nothing. Then you get with these dumb hoes, then they want to act like they crazy toward me when they really don't even know me. Or you screw family members, they acting all crazy toward me because I confront them about themselves, but they want to be mad with me. Or when they lie on me and said I told them something and I never did tell them something, then getting an attitude with me, God will kill you dead, heifer. He will kill you dead. He will put cancer on you and kill you and your children because you lied on his child when I have been nothing but good to you people. Then you get out here, hoes don't even know you and mad with you because this nigga done laid in the bed and told them a bunch of lies like I was a bad person. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it. Every opportunity I get, I'm going to talk about it because people need to know what kind of monster you are. Family members get together with you and laughing. Friends get together with you and laughing over other people's pain. What kind of psychos y'all people are? These crazy people. Oh, you all going to have your day in court. All of y'all. All y'all gonna have your day in court. Nobody, I don't care if you try to hide. I don't care what you do. Paperwork, paper trails. In case you don't, just like computer. All the things you did on the computer, it's not erased. It's a trail. But y'all so smart, like y'all were doing something. Oh, I'm going to take her down. I'm going to make her homeless. Who does that with a woman with a special needs child? I'm in my 60s. Is y'all stupid? But y'all so selfish and trifling. All about what y'all can get or what you look like in the front of other people. And on the inside, you filthy. Your flesh stink. Your poo-poo stink. It's stinky. I can't say what I want to say because I don't know if a child may be listening to it on Facebook. Y'all nasty, filthy people. Y'all filthy. What kind of sister sleep with a sister husband? Or brother sleep with the brother's wife? That's nasty. Y'all nasty, filthy people. I don't want no part of you. Makes me sick to my stomach. I still was nice to y'all anyway, even though I could sense them evil, wicked spirits with y'all every time I got around y'all. But I still love y'all anyway. You think I ain't feel those spirits y'all had against me? I could feel those spirits. Without an evil cause, because you believe a liar. You got in the bed with a liar. You disrespect your own family over a liar. Somebody that was good to you, been there for you. But this is how you repay. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. Every one of y'all that followed him, I feel sorry for y'all. Because everything you did, you can't take it back. You can't repent for it. Because it's sealed. Your case is sealed in heaven. Because the judgment of God was called on y'all. And he's serving justice. What you're going through is just the judgment of God. Because you didn't want to hear God. You wanted to listen to a liar. I've seen this over the years. Of being in church and dealing with church people, the lies, the deceit, and the deception, the plots and the scams. I saw them. It said that they was apostles and pastors and teachers and evangelists. What is it? It's disgusting. God is sick of this fake mess. Let me tell you something about God. You're a person, you go to church. Or even if you don't go to church, God look at your heart. Going to church don't save you. Will save you when you turn your soul, your heart, everything to God. And you love God with your whole heart. That's what he look at. You know, we go to church, we come together because we supposed to branch out and help other people in our need, in our community that's in need. We got to help people in need, y'all. It's important to help people that's in need. But I just want to say, you know, I'm going to As God lead me to get on this post, get on this, y'all know I wasn't doing these at first, the live, but God said, no, it's time for you to go live. Because I'm preparing you for something ahead. I'm preparing you for your next mission in life. This is why I'm getting out telling my story. It's so much more to it. It's some things he's done, I can't talk about it on here. But can you imagine impregnating a child? Impregnating a child. And here this child got a child that's handicapped. They have to put braces on her legs. On her legs, a little girl. But you know what this bastard said? Told the girl, ain't his. That's what he said. But you sitting up here showing off in front of people. You done impregnated a child. You know telling how many children he done impregnated. I ain't no telling how many children these people have impregnated. See, I want y'all to take me to court. All them little scams, you know, them little fraud, all that fraud y'all trying to put on me, all that work y'all did to try to set me up. See, the difference in y'all and me, I'm honest. Y'all the crooks. And see, this is the thing when I say about y'all trying to set me up. Trying to set me up is like trying to set God up. Well, actually, it is trying to set God up. See, because every lie you got to give account for. Not when you close your eyes. You can give account for here. Like I said, some of y'all gonna want to kill yourself. You know, commit suicide like y'all said other people did. Some of y'all gonna want to commit suicide, but you're not. Because see, some of y'all got to get in a car accident, a bad car accident, and get burned. Majority of your body get burned, and then suffer. See, some of y'all gonna do that. Some of y'all gonna get in other accidents where all your bones is broken, everything is broken, and you got to suffer. See, because you can't leave out here so easy. God knows that elbow shot. My heart, my feel like this here, when it comes to the stuff that been done, oh, God knows I want you gone. But no, I want you to suffer because the people that suffer because of you. Because of you people. And y'all partied like it was fun. Y'all laughed and partied like it was funny. Y'all hurt people like it's funny. Y'all did this to other people like it was funny. Y'all had pool parties and all laughing and drinking and y'all drugs and y'all sex parties. Yeah. Smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, all that stuff. But oh no, my wife on drugs. My wife, she on drugs. My wife, she drink. She a drunker. Whenever I ever in my whole life been a drunker or take drugs. See, you the drug addict. You the one. You the drug dealer. Yeah, I said drug dealer. Human organ harvesting, organ trafficking. You do it. And I'm going to say this again, and I'll say it over and over again. And I want y'all to hear me because this tape going to be saved on Facebook and on YouTube. Is that my daughter Cammie is not responsible for what my husband is doing. And he trying to set her up. He got paperwork with her name on it like she did it. No, she didn't. He did it. I'm clearing her name before all this mess pop off. She had nothing to do with it. I know what God's saying. It was him and his hoe. His little group that he worked with, that's scammers. And this person been scamming for decades. But his road ran out with me. The day I walked away was the day judgment began to be released. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. Don't come toward me. And don't send nobody toward me, you lying devils. Don't come nowhere near me. Because you will die trying to come toward me. You could get it out y'all little plans. Don't get nobody, and don't be working no love spells, because I don't love you. I love you with the love of God, and that's all to it. I am a child of God, and I love God with all my heart, and my body, my soul, everything. It's all about God. I can't stand filth. And you makes me sick to my stomach, you nasty devil. You just nasty. And all that you join yourself with, they nasty too. Y'all corrupt, y'all funky, y'all got diseases. And you're making like somebody else with those diseases. And just like y'all women, y'all faking these DNA tests for these men. And you know that ain't their babies. You fake that test, you liar. This is why you all hear me saying on here, get them DNA tests, them fake tests that know they got HIV and what is it, AIDS and all these, what, I don't know all these diseases, y'all, because I haven't had none of that stuff. But you know what I mean, some of these diseases you can't take off. You can't take, the medicine ain't doing nothing for it. And I'm telling y'all right now, a lot of y'all got AIDS and HIV, and y'all taking medicine, the medicine not gonna help y'all. Y'all gonna wither away. Y'all gonna wither away. Y'all gonna be in pain. Just like y'all set up Philip. You'll never forget it. I won't let you forget it. I will not let you forget it. But you didn't tell Cammy what you did. Why don't you tell Cammy how you Philip? That's what you need to do, you lying devil. Because you were jealous of their relationship. You jealous of all my kids' relationship. You jealous of what they got. You psychopath. You're a jealous devil. You never wanted me to have anything because you knew I was greater than you because I love God. And then I could have whatever I wanted to. You harvest my energy and you took it back to your hole. But see, because people don't understand what I'm talking about, I can't talk about everything. Y'all nothing but a bunch of vampires. Y'all people think vampire, all that different stuff you see on TV. These people let you know what's going on. There's life in the blood. You thought you're going to sacrifice me and eat my flesh and drink my blood? You a liar, devil. I was ordained and called by God. I was chosen. Men are called, but few are chosen. I was chosen before I even gotten here. Before I even placed in my mother's womb, I was already chosen. I don't care nothing about y'all flesh, y'all nasty devils. I don't care about your flesh. I don't care about your feelings because you stay in your feelings too much. If you had discernment, like you said, you know people, you wouldn't have got deceived. Now, I want to make this very clear to you, Donald. I don't care who you slept with. That don't take nothing from the beautiful woman I am. The beautiful woman of God. The virtuous woman of God. That don't take nothing from me because I didn't give my body away. You wanted trash and you got trash. You didn't want what God gave you, a virtuous woman, a woman that's walking up right before God, walking up right before you, but you try to tear down because of your own insecurity. But you get somebody, that little woman that hang on you like you're all that. Well, guess what? That stinky flesh got to go back to the ground. You got so much value in that filth. You nothing but a lying, robbing thief. All you would do is steal. You liar. and father of lies. The devil's your daddy. You sold your soul to the devil. You call yourself exchanging me to the devil, sacrificing me to the devil. You thought you was going to do. But like I said before, you should have asked the devil who I am. Remember, God created the devil. And devil have to get permission from God. I remember when God showed me when I first got saved. He showed me Job. He said, you're going to have to go through the test that Job went through. You're going to have to lose everything. I knew my test. I had to lose everything. I had to let you separate my children from me because you were selfish. Because you was foolish like Job's wife was. Because you knew not God, but I knew God. I had a relationship with God and still got one. And this is why I say I know too much about him. I cannot leave God because I know too much about him. This is why when I would always say it to my kids, they mocked me because I said about having a house, but they didn't know their own father was the one, the predator, the one that tried to prevent me from having anything. He and his so-called devils that work with him. But they all gonna pay. See, let me show you. I'm gonna show you something about what's going on. See what happens then. When you go down, somebody got to go up. All the people that y'all had y'all foot on, that y'all tried to prevent from going up, they going up. You know the wealth transfer everybody talking about? You ain't getting a dime. Y'all ain't getting a dime. Y'all not getting a dime. Y'all, matter of fact, a lot of y'all gonna be y'all going to prison. But then there's other people that didn't do as bad as y'all did. They're gonna end up homeless. Because they mistreated other people, nobody's gonna do anything for them. Because that's what y'all wanted to other people. Isolate them that nobody do nothing from. What kind of monsters are y'all? That show you how y'all, that was hard. People don't even been around y'all, don't even see y'all because they was in their flesh too. They would want that the desire of the flesh. Let me fulfill my flesh. Let me make fun of this woman. This woman I ain't even tried to get to know. But yet I'm going to join myself where I know a hoeing man because I done laid with him too. So I'm going to go along with him. But not even get to know the woman and been around the woman been nothing but good to you people. That's why I call y'all you people. But you got to stand on the sideline. This is the bad part about when people do stuff like that. When God elevates his people. See, this is the type of person I am. I share. Whatever I do, I share. Whatever I have, I share. So the people that's with me, the real people that still with me, that talks to me, that communicate, the real people. I'm talking the real people, not the fake. Y'all gonna see them after a while elevate. You know why? Because they real. They may not have fancy clothes or fancy car, but they real. They might have struggled, but they real. The electric might have went off, water might have went off, phone went off, but they real. I was building them as well as you was building me. But you know what? When you look at Job, the story of Job, on the end, Job has so much more than what he had from the beginning. And people say, they think like his wife. When God did that again, he did it with his wife. No, he didn't do it with his wife because his wife told him to curse God and die. See, what all you did, you was telling me to curse God and die. Curse God, I'm going to sacrifice you to the devil. How did that work for you? How did that work for you? If he already told me when I first got saved that I was going to have to go through what Job went through, I was expecting to go through like Job went through. See, he went through all the persecution, all his friends talking about him behind his back, mocking him in his face. See, you got to relate things back to the Bible. See, this is what he told me. He told me, present my body a living sacrifice unto him. That's my reasonable service. Now, what's next, God? It's still God. You read the rest of the story. No, his wife did not go up with him. Okay? When people hold the wife, no, the wife did not go. God restored everything back to Job. Oh my God. I'm going to say a billionfold, a trillionfold, quadrillionfold. But y'all don't know nothing about that because y'all minds are limited. But I went out, to all that to say, to God be the glory for all that he have done in me and in my life. And I want to say, to God be the glory for my kids that stuck by me. And the others I understand because of witchcraft was worked over their lives. I watch even wherever I go, I can see where the witchcraft at, where they done put a witchcraft on who and all this other stuff, or where they done seduce somebody, he didn't have sex with somebody. You could tell with their attitude, that spirit that he have in him, he puts it into them. Yeah. See, spirits transfer through sex, through touch, all that other stuff. Yeah. Had babies, like he hid it. Relationship over 10 years. Women from his past, the exes, he's still been fooling with them. Never let them go because, see, he got a problem. He got to he can't detach himself from nothing. Instead of just going on, say, hey, let's divorce and I want to be with my old women, because you can do what you want to do, You can sleep with a man. You can do whatever you want to do with them. But with me, I have standards. But he didn't want standards. He wants to live this filthy life and pretend like he was saved going to church. Like he was I'm not going to say saved. I'm going to say Christian. These are Christians. That's what they are. But I feel sorry for the women that allowed him in your home. You allow yourself to fall to that because you didn't think no better yourself than to fall knowing. Even the women knew he was married and still slept with him anyway. Like they were doing something. They dishonored their own body. I'm sorry for y'all ladies because y'all don't know any better. Because you don't love yourself, But what I want to say to y'all, start loving yourself, please. Then you won't fall for this stuff. You won't fall for somebody to see lies, deception. Well, listen, you all have a nice day. And I just want to, drop those little things off, about they're going to be on, these people going to be on the news, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Y'all can mark it down. They're going to be on the worldwide news. They think they ain't got away. But they done got some, I'm sure they done got some paperwork by now. If they haven't, they will be getting some because, see, God is in control. Remember that. God's in control. When you decide to get a hitman, when you decide to get a private detective, all these different hacks to hack my phone and hack my account, all this other stuff hack to track me and all this other stuff. Well, why would you do all that? If you happy with where you at, why would you be doing all this? Why, if you happy, why are you still talking about me? I'm just telling my story. I was quiet all these years and didn't say anything. I let you go around and lying to people. And I just want, God was testing everybody around you. Everybody you talk to, everybody you deal with, God was testing those people. And a lot of people, they knew my character. But you know what? They just want to have jealousy. Because the spirit of jealousy to hop off from one person to the other. This is why you have to guard yourself. You can't be against people because somebody else is against somebody. Because somebody else fake crying like somebody did to them. Something to them. Because you dealing with a narcissist, a love bomber. They go around sleeping in and think he's sleeping, dining and whining women and don't even take care of his child. Dying, whining, dining, and out of, what, 12 years, only gave his wife $60. Probably $60 he owed her anyway. So this is what I'm saying, the fakeness. But you taking care of some other woman and her children. Oh no, multiple people, because he got to keep that impression up outside of his home while they laughed and mocked and made fun of his wife. But see what they didn't know, I didn't never need him from day one. God only put me in his life to better his life where he wouldn't live the way he's living now. But he threw that away and he won't never get that back. Not even another woman. I don't care how many women or men or whatever he lay with or call himself in a relationship with. None of that's going to work because God. See, God give us certain people in our life to help us along the road. Help us heal all the trauma, childhood trauma. There's a lot of dealing with childhood trauma. But listen, I'm not going to talk too long, but I am at some point or another, when God released me, I will be dealing with people trauma, helping people get free from their trauma, helping people prepare themselves for a relationship, for marriage. Um, just giving the pointers, about narcissists, what to look for, what to watch out for, what to accept and what not to accept, how to set boundaries with people where they don't disrespect you because they feel like they can do what they want to do. You can in a relationship by yourself, but you can't do what you want when you got somebody else in a relationship or when you done made covenant with God. We'll talk about marriage as well. Preparing yourself for marriage. Preparing yourself because you can't get married unless you love yourself first. But teaching you and showing you how to come to those places in your life. But we have to deal with y'all trauma first. You don't want to trauma bond, and that's his problem. He go back and trauma bond with the same women, that people that he had relationship years ago, and keep going back and going back and keep going back until it's just crazy. He crazy. That's all I could say. The folks he connect with, they just as crazy as he is. And the one of them got not crazy than he is. That was just funny. All they do is fuss and fight, fuss and fight. And when they together, they fuss and fight, fuss and fight. Because I saw it. I saw him doing it. They don't do no fuss and fight when the body's out. Then when they get in front of everybody else, they pretend like they the best little loving couple ever. But you all have a nice day. But listen, love yourself. Don't let no tell you you're not a beautiful person when they have